This is Reeves from Moments of Delight, and I wanted to take you on a garden walk. My roses are blooming. I've never had them bloom this much, this early. It's just spectacular, so I wanted to show you. This is Honey Dijon. It gets paler as it blooms, but in the beginning, when the bud first comes out, it's really mustard. Fabulous. I love this rose. I have 19 roses in the garden, and I would say almost every one of them is blooming. This is a David Austin rose called Graham Thomas. It's very popular. It's an English rose. Beautiful margarine yellow. Tahitian Sunset is back there behind, and you can't see it and it's not blooming, but I have high hopes. It usually does really well. This particular pink rose is a Lillian Austin. David Austin, the rose propagator, named this rose for his mother, Lillian. I've always wanted to have a rose named after me. Maybe one called Delight or something. But what I love about this rose is they have a very short stem. You can see cut, and there's not a lot of stem. But if you pinch it with an orchid clip and have a whole cluster of them, it looks like a bathing cap. It's just darling. Okay, Paul McCartney. There he is. It's the Paul McCartney rose. It's raspberry pink, and it's a hybrid tea. It's just beautiful. This very tall drink of water is Daybreaker, and it looks like a sunrise. So it's pink on the edges. Let me see if I can get the camera to adjust. There we go. Pink on the edges, going into apricot, like a sunrise. It's beautiful. That is Veterans Honor. My dad bought this rose for me at a drugstore. They had a big display, and I think it was in honor of Memorial Day or Veterans Day, and he had to get it. So it's my only red rose, and I love it. It's very silky. I mean, like velvet, rich velvet. Okay, this is Royal Amethyst. It's lavender, purple lavender. I love this one too. I sound really dumb now. I realize I'm saying I love it every time I show you one. Okay, it reads white right now, but when we get closer you'll see all the color. This is an antique rose. I do not know the name. Usually there's a little metal disc attached to the crown or the base of a rose that identifies it, and I cannot find one on this one. But I've had it forever. It's got lots of really thorny, spiky stems. I guess you can see right there, lots and lots of sharp edges. You have to be careful. But I think it's so pretty. Try not to go too fast. And this, intermixed with it, is another David Austin rose. This is Abraham Darby. It's apricot, full. Here's one. Oops, sorry. It hasn't opened all the way yet. It hasn't become a puff. They're just amazing. And then these behind are called Eden. This is an Eden climber. I have two Eden climbers. I'm training them to go two different directions in the garden. This is another Eden. Okay. Now back in the corner is Bill Warnier. He's coral. He's kind of hidden right there. It's a coral rose, very nice. I worry about him because he's kind of shaded in the back. But so far so good. Before I take you on the sweep of Eden, I'm going down to Coco Loco. I was very excited about this rose. I got it last year, and it has brown blooms, pale milk chocolate, and I think it's fabulous and so nice to make interesting bouquets with. The whole thing almost died. You can see I have a bud. I'm very very pleased that a bud lived. The whole thing was black. I was really worried, but I didn't take it out, and it did start to grow, but it's so much smaller than all the other ones. This is called Brandy. It's a hybrid tea, and it's really very pale brick color almost. You can see the brick wall, how it relates to it. Okay, we're going to back up a little bit, and you can see the Eden Climber must have 70 buds on it right now. See them way up there? They're everywhere, and it's so exciting. Okay, now I'm going to back up and give you a sense of where we are. That's Coco Loco. And then I have 3 David Austins in a row, right after Brandy. This one is Heritage. It's pale, pale belly slipper pink. And a puff. And when the buds are coming, they look like what the cake decorators pipe in pink frosting. I love it. They're pale, pale pink. See? I love them like that before they even open. So I have 2 Heritage. The second Heritage is a little bit tucked away. And then this is another Abraham Darby. Because the pom-pom of apricot blooms, I just couldn't get enough of them. And by having 2, I can cut them all the time and make bouquets. So if we go really slowly, you can see that they're easily, oh, it's so bright. I hope you can see this. They're easily 250 blooms right now. And now I'm shooting into the sun. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Let me go rather quickly. You can see the whole rose garden. Isn't that fantastic? That's the Honey Dijon. That's the starting one. Hope you liked it.